Love is in the air. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of the FusionFall Retro Playthrough. My name is Prizzy, and in the last part we did a bunch of stuff in the wilds Mount Blackhead, and in this part we're going to be taking a little bit of a detour as to what we were doing last time because the new Valentine's Day update is out in FusionFall, and you're probably wondering why I'm at Mount Blackhead. Because that's where we landed off last time, and also because I wanted to show off a new feature that we've added to all of our events. The Event Taxi.
I can take you where the action is.
Hey, yous need a lift? I can take you to the event for free, no fooling.
What, are you gonna use a run nano to get there? That chance.
I love the voice acting. Shout out Adam. Anyway, we are going to be going to the event, which is in Candy Cove. It's the Valentine's Day event. I'll show you guys around real quick. We also have our Demongo Nano that we got last episode. It seems to come back voluntarily. But welcome to the Valentine's Day event. As you can see, love gnats have infested the island over here. Let's talk to this Bloodnet Exterminator. Watch yourself around those blood gnats, kid. They're disgusting parasites that will suck your blood and make you all loopy like these poor people. These poor characters are all... Oh, this guy says the same thing. Yeah, they all say the same thing. And also I have the Powerpuff Girls as my nano this time. I'm also going to use them next part, so I will save the shoutouts till the next part when we actually go through some real progress in the game. And you can also buy a couple of... I don't think you can talk to these guys, can you? Nope. You can also buy some... the Holosuit, which is now a Bloodnet Exterminator set. I feel like we should probably put that on. At least the part that we have. I don't remember... I don't want to run back to my bank. Because I forgot, so I think we will buy the rest of the Holosuits because they are free and then just sell them. And then that would probably be fine. I bought an extra pair of the shoes, so I'll get rid of that. But now we are a true Bloodnet Exterminator, and here's Exterminator Heartbreak. Is an NPC that gives missions. I'll show you guys around as well. I guess, well, we'll talk to everyone anyway. Let's do this mission line. Infestation situation. Listen up, new blood. It looks like that kid and his whale friend have accidentally introduced an invasive species of blood gnats to this area. We're a little short-handed right now, so do you think you can lend a hand? Absolutely. Start by talking to the kid hanging up on the whale. We need his information and what region these little pests originated from. So, the little kid on the whale, of course, if you haven't suspected, is Flapjack. Also, hold up. I forgot to do the thing I was going to do when I talked to the vendor. Because the vendor has a special item as well. The Love Bug. It is a 1200 class vehicle. We can afford it, so we are going to spend money on it because now we can ride around in style in a real car. It's the only new vehicle in this event. And we are going to do that. What's up, Flapjack? Can you help me? Poor Bubby has a tummy ache. Blood gnats? Oh no, they must have accidentally hitched a ride when we passed Blood Island on our way here. You see, my friend, Bubby here is sick, and we need help. We've called the Squid Squad to help out the whale, but regulations say we can't let them enter the cove until we clean up this mess. So we gotta get rid of the blood gnats in order to help Bubby and Flapjack out. Speaking of which, oh, relay what that boy told you to our on-site doctor. He's busy with important research, but I'm sure he's got some things he needs help with. This Bubby, actually, by the way, was from the original game. It was technically used. It was the exterior of Chowder's mouth. Because as you probably know, Chowder's mouth used to be Bubby's mouth, and they changed it to Chowder's mouth. And this was the exterior they had for Bubby that they were going to use and never did. So we are going to reuse that. Here's Dr. Estrangelove. He is the doctor. Wily was the guy who voiced this. Shout out Wily. He did the trailer as well as some other voice acting in our past. Infestation situation. Good work so far, new blood. The doctor will fill you in on what needs to be done next. Once he figures out what to do, we can start cleaning. We can start clean up and get Squid Squad out here ASAP. We also get the real Bloodnet Exterminator boots, which are the actual equipment compared to what we actually have. Blood Island. Oh my, blood gnats wouldn't migrate from there unless they brought the queen with them. This is much worse than I thought. I hope my German accent is okay. It's probably not. Bloodnet Spit is the next mission. I've got a patient here who seems to be unaffected by the blood gnats, but before I can study him, I need to do some cleanup. You'll find some killer blood gnats up the river. Go remove them so I can focus on my work. We've genetically engineered the hyper-vicious killer blood gnats to seek out and destroy any irregular blood gnats that may have escaped the quarantine zone. So we have to defeat killer blood gnats. Killer blood gnats are new enemies. that can be found on the shores of the river, all the way up to Peach Creek. You can see them. You can probably see them through the trees right now. We have to kill 20 of them right now. That seems like a lot, but trust me, it's going to be nothing. And also, they die in one hit. So, it's not awful. It's not that awful. I would very much recommend a scattergun. Do I have one? I feel like I have a scattergun. Yes, I will equip this. Because they kind of travel in packs, so taking out multiple with one shot is going to be very helpful, especially considering one of the later missions in this, which I'm not going to spoil quite yet. All you got to do is run up the river. They're everywhere. They come in big packs, so again, melee weapon, shattergun. Going to be very, very useful if you guys want to take out as many as you can, as quick as you can. And there's a lot of them too. They go all the way down the river, so don't worry if you can't find any close to the thing. Just kind of head down the river and you'll eventually find some. I believe they respawn relatively fast too. There we go. Take you out. And there they are. As you can see, it turns out releasing these things into the wild was a horrible idea. They've totally taken over the creek. So we get to return to a strange love and figure out what our next step is. It's a very cool event. We also added these cove islands. These were not here before. We added these, which is pretty cool. That we can add terrain like that. Yes, very good. You make a fine experimenter, but we still got more work to do. The buffoon you see behind me is one of my patients, and he seems to completely repel the blood gnats on his own. In order to figure out how to replicate this behavior, we're going to be running some probably very painful experiments on him. And then Johnny's like, oh, what was that last part about the experiments? Thanks to you, I've been able to finish this special serum which should help me isolate whatever gene helps Johnny Bravo keep the blood gnats away from him. I will put on, I guess I don't need to put on the things yet. Let's talk to Johnny. Johnny Bravo. Hey kid, help me out here. These weirdos have me pinned on this island. Dr. Dingaling over here wants me to drink this? No way. The chemical reactions could mess up my hair. If you deliver these love letters to me, I'll think about it, pal. Nine, you do not have time for this. Hurry up and deliver these letters in the name of science. So, similar to the Valentine's Day event of past, Johnny Bravo wants you to deliver Valentine's cards to many of the other of-age female characters in the game. So, first one is Frankie. Alright, let's see what Frankie has to say.
Do you want a mission?
A love letter from Johnny Barfo? Good, Harriman was just about to send me to get more toilet paper, so that's one less errand to run. Aww. Hey, that went pretty well. Gonna move on and deliver the next one. Oh man, I love Johnny. I love writing for Johnny. I didn't write those, but I love Johnny. That is what he considers to be a favorable response. And now the next person he wants to ask is Juniper Lee. We're going to talk to Juniper Lee in Nowhere. This is another sneak peek area. We haven't really reached this part on the playthrough yet. We hopefully will soon. So, I guess a little sneak peek of what we can expect. Let's go talk to June again.
Let me see if I have a mission for you.
I got a love letter from an Elvis impersonator? Marcus and me have been going strong since we graduated, so I'm going to have to pass. Nice. Just one more letter to go, kid. This one's for the redhead at City Hall. And if you guys don't remember, oops, I registered this on accident, but we're going to warp back to Mount Blackhead. And the redhead at City Hall is actually Strike Zwei. I don't understand how he's so bad at this. I've polished test tubes with more charisma than this man. The redhead at City Hall is supposed to be Miss Bellum, but we're going to have to talk to the mayor because Miss Bellum isn't actually in the game. So this is a little bit of a sneak peek because we're actually going to be going to City Hall in a really soon part, because this is where the next level 15 missions are that we're going to be able to do. Let's talk to Mayor. He also has a mission for us that we'll get to later. A love letter? Bellum is a really funny way to spell mayor, but my answer is still yes, yes, 1,000,000 times yes. Hey pal, a deal's a deal. I drank that weird potion the doctor cooked up, but nothing happened. Is this the whole experimenter thing, a front row for one of them prank shows? Oh, I still got plenty of data from that pitiful exchanges with those women and that sad, strange little man. Come back and see me. And we can do that really easily because of the new event taxi. You just head across the street and you could talk to this one. They're at every major hub. So, no matter where you are, you can travel to the event. Let's go back and talk to Dr. Strangelove.
I like
Again, my German accent definitely needs work. It appears that Johnny is so naturally repulsive, even blood-sucking parasites want nothing to do with him. Nothing else could possibly match how thick-skulled Johnny Bravo is, so that's a dead end. Back to the drawing board. All hail the Queen. Oh boy, alright. Listen, this whole situation is getting worse by the minute. I have one more idea. The Bloodnet Queen has to be somewhere close by. The colony wouldn't travel here without her. If you can locate the Queen, we may be able to use her as a Pied Piper in order to lead the Bloodnets back to Blood Island. Did someone say something about a queen? Give her my number when you find her, okay? The Queen couldn't have gotten far from the river. Maybe they snacked on the fish as they headed up the stream. I would check near Peach Creeks if I were you. So now we have to go find the Bloodnet Queen, the one in charge of all these blood gnats. And we're gonna run down the creek right now, and you will be able to see just how many killer blood gnats there are. Like, they are down the entire river, as we'll see passing. Okay, so apparently the story behind this event is that Flapjack and Bubby kind of washed up on shore, and they took a bunch of blood gnats with them from Blood Island. So now they're trying to eradicate, or we're trying to eradicate the blood gnats because they're making people go loopy. And we certainly do not want that now, do we? We're gonna come up. As you can see, they're still packed around the river. They're gonna be. They're up on the bridge. They're gonna be up in the trailer park. They're all along the banks. There's so many of them. So you will have plenty of opportunity to kill blood gnats in case there's a lot of people attacking them. They respawn rather quickly too, so I wouldn't worry about that one. I do really like this car. It's very fast, so we'll be using this for a couple more episodes of the playthrough at least before it expires. And as you can see, there is the Bloodnet Queen. Not an enemy, she's actually an NPC, so we can go talk to her. Looks kind of really creepy. I really like her. Akanine, this won't do. She's surrounded by too many killer blood gnats. Try to send them out a little bit, yeah? So we have to take out 10 of them. 10's nothing. We already did 20. Oof, I was hoping this queen would be more like royalty and less blood natty. Don't get me wrong, she's not off the list of potential dates, but she's pretty far down. I really hope my Johnny Bravo impersonation's like at least decent. It's no use. There are just too many of them. Return to the quarantine zone for now. Hey, new blood, before you go crazy squashing out blood gnats, come back here and get your final piece of gear. You're gonna need it. So we gotta return to Exterminator Heartbreak. Really cool name on her too. I also hope that my Johnny impression isn't awful. I feel like it's at least decent. I'm not gonna say it's good because there are definitely better people who can do it better than me, but I like it a lot. Or at least I think I'm okay at it. I saw one of you guys complimented my Mandark laugh. I used to practice my Mandark impression when I was younger, like back when the game was like out for real. So I really appreciated that. I haven't really practiced it in a long time, so it was good to hear your compliments on that. I appreciate it a lot. But this event is actually, I think, one of our better ones. I really like this one a lot, just because there are the dialogue's really funny, and we haven't even gotten to like the second half of this update yet. I'm only going to be doing the first part in this episode, but the second part, Dracula is back again, and he is permanent. Like, he's not going to go away this time. He's a permanent addition, and there are plenty of missions that we can do around his level that make him really feel like he's like a real included character. It's really cool. Experimenter Heartbreak. You've been a great help with this operation just far, but it's now time to test your real extermination skills. Sorry. Grab the helmet and the Nat Pack 3000 from Heartbreak and take out these pests. Alright, new blood, you've got some serious stomping to do. So put on that Nat Pack 3000 and get to work. I already have mine on. This is the ultimate test, new blood. Those killer blood gnats, which may or may not be our fault, are keeping us from moving on the Bloodnet Queen. You run distraction to thin out the herd, while we swoop in and do super cool, interesting exterminator stuff just out of view. Got it? Good, let's go. This one. Move, move, move. This is not a drill, people. Operation Heart Attack is officially underway. Defeat the killer blood gnats. How many do you guys think this is? We've done 10, we've done 20. 30? 50? Nope. 100 blood gnats we gotta take out. Let's go take out 100 exterminator blood gnats. This is why I very much recommend that you have a shatter gun or a melee weapon that can hit multiple at once. Because this mission, if you just have a pistol or just have a rifle, or God forbid if you're using grenades, this one will take a while. So we have to take out 100 of these, which we've seen. So we've gone up the creek to see the Bloodnet Queen. So we've seen that there are plenty of them, like much more than 100 in total. And we can take them out pretty easily. I think if you run down one side, you probably get to around the park area and then you're done. At least that's what I did. I've already done this mission once before, and that was my experience with it. I guess the only danger you could really face in this mission, if you're not very high level, some of the candy buccaneers or the pain saws might be an issue, because they kind of travel towards the coast where the blood gnats are. But the blood gnats will not do very much damage to you, regardless of your level. They're level 1, they die in one hit. At best, they'll get maybe one attack on you, and as you can see by my health bar, I am level 15, so I'm much higher level than her, but even if you're like level 4 even, it's not going to do that much. We're chilling at 35 right now. See, as you can see, they respawn very fast. You can honestly try to stay in one place. I'm going to run down the river just so you guys can see, like, just so you guys can see kind of what they do, or like where you can find them. They're basically just all over the place, and they come in packs of like 3, 4-ish. So it should be relatively simple to get them done. We're going to be halfway done now. See, we're halfway done now-ish. If you take on both sides, you'd be done by now, but we're going to loop around. It is very satisfying, I have to say, to take out like all of these at once. To just do like 100 of them at once. It really feels like you are exterminating them, which is really cool. And I guess the point of the mission, so I guess that works. 2/3 of the way done now. I'm kind of just hopping on my vehicle and going for killing, hopping off, hopping back on. I think it's good if you want to come all out. What are we at? 77? 77? These paint saws better not get in my way. Nope, I attacked the paint saw. Let's go to the other side of the river. Hope the cankers aren't infected by blood gnats, even though they normally kind of have those side effects regardless. There we go. 8 more. We're almost done. So that's why, if you were wondering why there were so many, if I can get up on the hill. If you're wondering why there's so many blood gnats, that is why, because every player needs to take out 100. 3 more. 1, 2, and here's our 3. Great work, Bravo team. Let's roll out. I get it, Bravo team. That's funny. Don't say that. Come on. That's funny, right? You are not a part of this. Can you please be quiet for even just a single second? Oi, ich brauche ein Numen Job. I think that means good job, but it's been 4 years since I've taken a German class. So I did not write the German. I don't think I'd be very good. I know ich means I. That's about it. Traveling back down. But I hope you guys enjoyed the Valentine's Day part, because I believe this is the last mission in the lineup. But I do hope you guys are enjoying the Valentine's Day section of this. I'm having a blast. We had a blast working on it. And we tried to make it into, similar to all our events, we tried to make it into kind of like the spirit of what FusionFall updates were. So we kind of tried to make it seem like something that the original devs would have added if they continued to make updates for the game. That's our goal with all of our events and stuff. So really hope that we kind of hit that goal and everything. And you guys are enjoying it. I know Bubby kind of looks weird. But trust me, it would have been like this in the original game if they ended up using Bubby, which they kind of switched out last minute. Let's go talk to Exterminator Heartbreak. That was some sharp shooting out there, New Blood. I'd say the situation under control now, so good work. It'll take us a while to really clean everything up, but once we're done here, the Squid Squad can move in and assess the whale situation. You should come back here when that happens if you want to lend a hand. Thanks, Scanner. Remember to come back later when the Squid Squad arrives. I have a feeling they'll rely on you just as much as we did. Don't worry, Bubby. Help is on the way. Come back and visit us later, new friend. We might still need your help. A little bit of foreshadowing to maybe a future event/update? I don't know. You tell me. Anyway, guys, that's our Valentine's Day event. I will show you what we got from that. We got all of our... we got our Bloodnet Exterminator set. We have our Bloodnet above our head, which is really cool. You can have that equipped. And we also have these guys. You can have... This is from the original game. You can have 3 Bloodnets above your head, or you can have 1 animated one, which I think is really, really cool and like a really cool item. I like this one a lot. I'm going to keep this one. But, anyway, guys, that's going to be it for this short episode on our new Valentine's Day event. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to hit that like button if you guys are enjoying this series. Make sure to comment what you guys are thinking of this event. Are you guys enjoying the event? What are your thoughts on it? And also, leave a comment on feedback for the series so I can improve it. And make sure to hit that subscribe button so that you will never miss a video. And if you ring that notification bell and tell me in the comments, I will give you guys a crispy, crispy shout out. So today, thank you, Celero100, for turning on your notifications. Again, I really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much. And guys, that's going to be it for me. I hope you guys are having a fantastic Valentine's Day. I will be streaming this update on my Twitch on Valentine's Day itself. You guys, so this video will probably be up either today, as in the day the update came out, the 12th, or tomorrow, the 13th. But I would really, really appreciate it if you guys stopped by the stream and said hi. That'd be awesome. Anyway, that's going to be it for me. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time when we talk to Dracula and do all the new missions that he brings. Thanks, guys. Bye.